Hey, welcome to Endgame Club. This is Tuesday of week 1 and round 3, and Frentz is up against Shorty, and I believe I have the black pieces. Yep. Nope, that's round 2. There we go. Shorty at par. We're on board 3 because some points by Farmer and VJ Baker in the first round. And load game in Frentz and 23. And I would love to tell you about this situation. This is a tall game, I believe. Possibly a study. This is a tricky one. White is going to take all these. Well, let me give you and Shorty a moment. It's 3 pawns against 3. They're all isolated. Rook, 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 and some stuff happening in the middle here. Here's the plan, though. We're going to trade the center pawns. And now black has got issues. That's very interesting. Shorty with the immediate a5. Now, that gives me a chance to kill that h3 pawn. But on the other hand, what if he goes the other way? So I better calculate. Sometimes you have to just calculate the heck out of this. So I'm posing a question. If I play king f4, he goes king g7. I'm going to play h5, h4, and I might even win. On the other hand, king f4, what if he goes this way? Let's make sure. So king f4, e7, g3, d7, h3, c7, step out of the way, b7, h5, a7, h4, step out of the way, h3, a5, h. Okay, I like that. Okay. Counting is fine, but I encourage you to actually look at the exact squares. And these are simple sequences, at least. So you should be able to calculate 10 or 15 moves ahead once in a while. But I'm just saying, don't just go by the numbers. If you can, actually move the kings around in your head and make sure that it does what you think it does. There's all sorts of stalemates and different things, and you're like, that pawn's not going to be there after move 7 in the sequence. So you're like, or the guy queens with check or whatever. So as much as you can, as a tip I heard, counting is good, but then validate your counting by actually picturing all of the moves. Don't trust your counting. Okay. And this is going to be par 1/2. Let me give Concord Born that. He's as soon as he asks for it, or as soon as he is ready. So I'm not sure if Shorty has calculated this right. Let me see. I think king g4, king g3. I don't think it matters. I'm just what if he turns around and tries to stop me from making a queen? Pretty sure I calculated this right.
Check. Check.
Okay, so that's a draw or better for black. That's interesting. Now that you mentioned, I shouldn't say that I won, of course.
Check. 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 Check.
There's a couple ways this can possibly ever go wrong.
Check.
Now, by the way, not all bishop and rook pawns, even on the 7th rank, it is not always a draw. However, the clincher is this king position. This is not good, and it is not good enough. If you give me a couple extra moves, this is a homework. You might ask yourself, is it 2 extra? Is it 3 extra? Somewhere in there, I can win this, even though he's about to make a queen. The other possibility is you can check him. And now Well, if I could play queen c1 now, that would be checkmate, right? So that's I know that's not going to happen.
Check.
Let's give him a chance to screw up.
Check.
King a1, queen c1, checkmate. Or
Time warning.
you can really play some games here.
Check.
I think we're going to need to trade queens very fast because I only have 14 seconds, so let's be careful.
Check.
Get the queens off. It's a good game by
Check.
Shorty. Not the official method in the book, but we'll look into that. So that's one to check out later. Nicely played. First step is to take these, and the orthodox rule is approximately like this. But not quite. This also can be improved. So there's no reason why it would do that stuff, right? But, oops. Let's bring that a little bit closer. And then even maybe, that's very dangerous. You could lose. However, so not king f5. I'm going to go there.
Check.
And there's even more. So the thing is, white's going to run over there and things. So thanks for watching the video, and let me give that to par 1/2. We'll cut this video. Alright, on to the next round. So that is par for Shorty. Nicely played. I think there's a sharper way to play it, or slightly better, but